EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. And here's Lewis. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Like, what kind of bus is it? Oh, I see next time I go to work. Oh, I'll probably get one from my job.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Rodgers now on first down. And that's complete to Adams. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. On play action, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. It's a big play there on 4th and 10. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks.
And he's got it.
Good catch,
what a
boy.
catch on the sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. Now a first down carry by Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now they'll toss to Jones running left. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here, Ryan.
Rodgers
Boys, I
going to
call.
try and throw on 3rd down. He
Touchdown.
gets it over the middle to Cobb. And it's a Packers touchdown. Randall Cobb, a 20-yard touchdown, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Run on out.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
That better
And
be
he'll throw this one
running.
away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, you were backed up into a 2nd and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. They go screen with Dillon. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Got him.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Oh, he talking no more.
50 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6.
I know.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that'll make the score 14-0.
There you go, y'all.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
To throw again on second down. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Come on, Jackson.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Right back.
And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
Oh, you're going to get the ball right back.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Yo, here come Black Ghost right now. That's my name. Watch this. Go Black Ghost.
Now Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. It's the sack master, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Escape, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
You can't fool me, man.
It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home.
I say you can't fool me, man.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. They go play action now. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's coming. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And it's a Packers touchdown.
I know.
Devontae
Go Devontae. Touchdown.
55
good looking.
yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Crosby connects on the extra
You know who
point,
behind the
and
center?
that makes the score
A-Rod.
21-0.
He put it right on.
Now
He
after
put
the
it. Hey, he put
touchdown,
it
here's
right on
Crosby to
Vontae.
kick it away.
Right in his hand. Where he can only catch it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yeah, here you go. Thank you. But look, we
Trying
got
to
you.
shake off the interception from the last drive.
Go,
He'll
Big
look
Ken,
to
get him.
throw.
What?
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with
It's
that.
on the ground,
No,
yes.
they won't. Here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box.
It's on the
There's your
ground,
penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. He'll buy some time right. On the run,
There you
he'll
go.
let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete.
Good one.
Nothing here.
And
good
all the
one.
way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown,
Leo, no.
88 yards. And the Ravens
Hey,
get a
not like
late
us.
score here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone.
Man, what the
And
hell?
the decision to
How
bring
can
it
you-
out,
man.
not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Who is it there? Oh, one more for what's her name? Oh, you know. Oh, come on, y'all. I'll take this play. Okay, here we go. Okay, bring it to the
The
line, Rob.
Packer
Come on.
offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the
Go,
35.
boy.
And he takes it all the way down to
Go,
the
Vontae.
32. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the
Go,
clock
boy.
will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Go, Kyle.
Open man, here is Cobb. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Touchdown,
The final
Vontae.
shot before half for Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Can't stop Vontae, dog.
4 touchdown passes now for Aaron
You can't
Rodgers.
stop Vontae,
and the
boy.
Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now Crosby
got
for the
them
point
hand, boy.
after. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Rodgers
So
and
2
Vontae,
quarters
that's a deadly
down, 2
combination,
remain.
boy.
Charles
I
and
love
I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled
what
into
you
the
gonna do,
booth
man.
ready
28
for
to 7.
quarter
Let me
number
get out of
3.
here.
The
Hell
Ravens
yeah.
set to receive the football,
Better score
trailing
this
here
real.
as we resume action
Better
in the
score on
third
this real,
quarter.
boy.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a
Get him,
solid
Campbell.
chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put
We knew we
together a
would know
touchdown
that.
drive here. They need to be smart fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Out to his left. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage. And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Freeman again.
Woo, yeah!
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Devontae Freeman, 27 yards. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll get in for the score, and that's going to cut the lead down to 13. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, a Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting them the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30.
It's over.
And
Let's
all
dominate.
the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Uh-oh, what?
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Okay.
And here's Lewis. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Good pass.
This is Jones. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On play action, now Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked out 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown. 37 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from taking the lead. Forced out to his left. And he will get into the end zone. So they knew what they were doing all along, right? Now the lead 2 here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Rodgers on the return.